This is what you want to do. And they weren't together. One was at the front of the cell, one was at the back. So as soon as I stepped in, I dropped the first one. So bam, he was done. So then I decided to beat up the second, which wasn't that hard. They were both skinny young Haitian kids. And I had just come from Concord. I was big. I was working out. I wasn't getting high. I was on my shit. I wasn't slacking. I wasn't fucking using. It was like you didn't want to run into me at that time, unless you were on the level. You know what I mean? And these kids weren't on the level. They might be able to shoot on the street, but they didn't know how to throw hands. I'll tell you that. They did not know how to throw hands. So, anyways, Brooksy, my buddy Jonathan Brooks from Quincy, was there at the time. Was not on the block, but was in the hole with me. They came in, him, R.I.P. Hosey, my boy, and Sully, Sean McDonald from Southie, were in the drug block and got in a beef they got in a race riot with 5 black kids or something like this. The kids all from the same hood. And the kids ended up not being that bad. But Hosey got in a fight with one kid. They all jumped in for him. And obviously, Sully and Brooksy jumped in. You know what? It might have started with Brooksy. I forget. But I think it started with Hosey. But anyways, they came in the hole that day. I got in the fight at breakfast at like 6 in the morning. They came in later that day. And so they knew, obviously, what time it was. And dudes had heard, and I know Jigga was there, that meathead. He came up later, and he's like, I knew it was you. I heard that a kid locked in with 2 black kids, and he goes, I knew you were the only person in this whole prison that would do something like that. And, but like I said, this is the type of story that I know a bunch of people that was there, but it sucks because a bunch of people dead. R.I.P. Bobby Urban. I used to go out with his sister Aaron. Bobby Urban was in 3-2 when I got down there. Johnny Mack, old man Johnny Mack from Salty, he was there. He was on the block when it happened. And when I got to 3-2, he was like, dude, I heard there was only, he's a funny bastard. He goes, I heard there was only 2 of them. I knew you were good. So, I got to go into CVS. I'm going to finish the story when I come back. How it happened, what caused it, all that. You know, the mentality, how it was different. This was back in 2010, but still the mentality was different.